Hello awesome people of YouTube, welcome back to game number 3 between FireCake and Top. This is going to be the end of the best of 3 series, again from the HomeStory Cup 2015, which concluded on the end of December, not too long ago. Now, a bit of details again about these players. I will do this in every cast. Our player Top, who plays Terran, he is from Team Extreme Supremacy, and he's from Korea. On the other hand, we do have FireCake, who is on Euronics Gaming, and he is from France. A bit of good luck, have fun going on there, just very good manners from both of these players. Of course, this means that whoever wins this will move on to the next round. And to be fair, I haven't seen the final of this tournament, so I don't have any spoilers even to accidentally give away. So I really don't know who wins. I don't know who wins the grand final. So this is a very, very good thing to have. I don't really like pre-watching games. If they're not great, that's fine. That's fine. They might not have as many views. They might not, get as good ratings. But at the same time, I will cast everything that I can. And if it's good, of course, I do appreciate any sort of feedback. The comment section is something that my channel really lacks right now, and if you can, please leave some suggestions, some feedback about the plays, whether it was a good game style, a good, whether there was a crucial mistake that one player made. Every sort of feedback or comments does help. It does increase the channel's popularity because it shows YouTube that that my channel is basically getting a bit of engagement from the audience, and that is very important for search ratings and all this kind of stuff. So FireCake opening up with his pretty standard spawning pool play. Even though I have to admit that on this time I didn't quite notice, and I do believe that the hatchery came down before the spawning pool. So that was my mistake. Now no block going on the natural, and he already has a command center on the way. This does open him up for potential early aggression, but at the same time, because this is such a huge map and Ruins of Seras is a huge map, it pretty much cancels any sort of early aggression out, simply because it's very hard to find the player on the very first attempt. Now this Overlord is going to be aware of this command center very shortly, not quite bringing it enough. Oh my god, does he know? No, he doesn't quite know yet. Oh, that sound from the Queen. There we go, now he's aware of the command center. Now the Overlord has not popped out yet. Now he knows that it is there, so a little bit late to call that back. Now this is not going to get cancelled in time. That is now up. This SCV is going to back on up here. Going to get defended by these Marines. And nothing that the Zergling can do. Now I'm pretty sure he saw nothing really in terms of production. Yeah, so there is a 1-1-1 build. Or Destiny Cloudfist build. Husky, we miss you. Come back, please. A tank coming out of it. And the question is going to be, what's going to come out of the starport? Is it going to be Banshees? Is it going to be Vikings, or is it going to be Medevacs? Most likely Medevacs. That seems to be the meta right now. There we go, one Medevac on the way. Probably going to get this swapped out with the barracks potentially later. Or maybe he's going to use it for some sort of Medevac tank drop play. Also very popular. I just want to see how much exactly Top has seen.
You want a piece of me, boy?
Now he hasn't seen anything except for creep, so he's not aware of this third expansion going out. With this early aggression, he could do a huge amount of damage right now. This is definitely a good thing for Top to do. He might not have been aware of the third base, but he'll definitely be aware of it as soon as he starts doing a bit of harassment. He's gonna see that there's not a huge amount of units. And I'm not sure at all why he backed up with this Marine aggression. He could have done a huge amount of damage here. Ooh, a Spire going down. I should bring up the production tab because that is quite important. I tend to forget that sometimes. So yeah, he definitely has no idea about the Spire. And by the time this Spire is complete, there will be a lot of Mutalisks on the way. If you see that right now, there is a lot of gas being stockpiled from FireCake. Now again, bringing out this medevac, but he could have already been in the base and doing significant damage with it at this point. Unfortunately, I don't know why, but he decided to back on out with it. Now, these Zerglings did actually just spot that, so they are going to be aware of this medevac on the way. Just going to drop a few units here, get that taken out, just to deny some vision. Vision, of course, being very important in this game. Okay, so FireCake is definitely aware of this expansion. He has 8 Mutalisks in total on the way right now. An Evolution Chamber and a Roachborn on the way also. Obviously, starting off with Mutalisks does set you back a little bit in terms of gas and minerals. Okay, so there we go. This is not going to get spotted well in advance. Now, there we go. The Mutalisks are on the field. They're going to take this out. Deciding to chase it. There we go. He is chasing it off. And this is just a distraction at this point. FireCake just wants to get some units up to defend against this. And that is exactly what he's going to do. There we go. The starport was indeed swapped out. 2 Liberators on the way. Liberators are actually very good against Mutalisks. Not only because they're pretty tough and they have a lot of movement speed, but also because they are basically, they do area damage. So if you look here, there's 2 attacks and every one of them actually hits area of effect. So if you have about 3 or 4 Liberators and you have a clump of Mutalisks, you could pretty much one-shot them. If you're lucky. So there you go. One volley comes out and that does 40 damage. Quite significant. Unless it was... No, that wasn't all from the Liberators. It was only about 15 damage. There we go. Now getting chased. Now, another thing about Mutalisks is just like Reapers, they regenerate health when out of combat very quickly. So you're going to see this start to go up now. So they're going to want to stay away. No, they might actually just engage straight onto this. Yes, they are indeed. They're going to snipe out one of them, losing 1 Mutalisk in return. So there's 2 Liberators remaining. I'm not quite sure how worthy it is going to be to engage these Liberators. 3 of them on the field right now. Going to be very, very difficult to do any significant damage without losing pretty much all of the Mutalisks at the same time. Now, it seems that did he decide to just back on out of the Mutalisk play? I mean, at the moment he has 9 Ravagers on the way, 8 Roaches. He's getting attack for Roaches and he's getting Glial Reconstitution. So it looks to me like he's just going to use these to basically distract the Liberators, potentially do, you know, snipe 1 or 2 SCVs here and there. But because there is a turret there already, it's not really going to do anything significant. Here we go. These Liberators are going to be used defensively right now. A lot of barracks here also. Doing a bit of damage to the command center, just denying it. This is exactly what FireCake wants to do. He wants to deny the 3rd base and force the Terran to basically run out of minerals and resources in general. Doing a full rush in. Now these are not going to defender mode, possibly because there's so many Ravagers. They could easily snipe it out. A huge amount of damage there now in the main base. And is this going to be the finishing push? The defender circles are now up, so quickly going to be starting to lose units on that. And this defender circle is still up. Nothing significant being done here. A lot of these units getting warded off. Very good defense going off. There was, however, 32 SCVs destroyed at the same time. So already, I do believe that this push for FireCake has been worth it from the get-go. 34 SCVs now. And this siege tank sitting behind 6 kills on it, making its worth in money. And this command center getting pushed on out again. I believe that it would be better for him to bring this command center over there. It'll be a bit safer, although of course getting it defended there would be a lot more difficult. This command center also getting taken out. It would definitely be worth to sacrifice his units to take that out, simply because of the fact that, you know, he's just denying any sort of mining and income. So the Terran player is completely out of the resources at this point. The supply number for FireCake is also twice as high. 45 SCVs taken out in total so far. 47 overall. And again, denying further mining from this base. This base is going to be mined out very, very shortly. So at this point, for top, it's either get another base up, or this is it. You know, a bit of a marine drop here. would probably be better used right here. I mean, at the moment, if he doesn't do economic damage to FireCake, he's going to lose it straight out by macro. If he does do it, then, you know, he could potentially lose his base, and this is exactly what's happening here. This command center now burning, going to use these SCVs most likely to repair, but at the same time, that's more resources spent on repairing instead of units. So this is a very scary position for top. This is starting to look a little bit one-sided in terms of FireCake. He has very good economy up, there's very good units, and at the moment he's also doing significant damage to all of the army from top. At this point, GG is called. There we go. This was a best of 3, and it is taken by FireCake. Very, very good aggression from FireCake, just deciding to go all in with this Roach and Ravager play, deciding that maybe the Mutalisk wasn't the best of options. There were a few Liberators on the field, which of course would deny any sort of Mutalisk harassment going on, and that's pretty much it. Best of 3 is over. Hi guys, thank you for making it all the way to the end of this series. This was the best of 3 between FireCake and top, taken by FireCake 2-1. Very, very good aggression. He's done this twice now, and good decision to not continue with that Mutalisk harassment. It would have potentially lost him the game if he would have put too many resources into it. So my social media links are on the right here, and you'll be able to follow me. And sorry, this is still showing. I am in a robe right now. It is shortly after New Year's, so currently this is my lazy day off work. And that's pretty much it. Thank you for watching, guys. Hope to see you in the next video. Good luck. Take care. Bye bye.